Hey guys, what's up? This is King Vox, and today I wanted to talk about Guild Wars 2. Now, if anyone's been following my channel for a while, you know that I've done Guild Wars 2 videos past, helping people make gold and helping people select classes that they wanted to play. But I have a lot of friends from Black Desert don't really understand what Guild Wars is. Now, Guild Wars 2 is known for having one of the most Care Bear communities in the world. Out of all gaming communities, I think Guild Wars 2 community is just the most humble and non-toxic community or whatever that I've ever dealt with. Now saying that, I'm going to say that the SPVP community can get as toxic as the League of Legends community. Like, that's just how structured PvP is, you know, where people don't have to actually, you know, work for anything. They just it's just all based on skill, and people can go in there without any worries and switch to any class that they want to. People switch to the flavor of the month or the most overpowered class. The classes are pretty balanced in this game. It's not really a gear battle in Guild Wars 2. The developers never wanted it to be a gear battle. What they wanted was for people to get right into the game and start enjoying it, and they've done a great job at that. The crazy thing is, you get in and you're enjoying it, but once you're you've played as many hours as I play, say you get 2,000-3,000 hours into the game, you know, you stop and you're just like, dang, I really wish there was gear progression in the game. I mean, that might be just my personal one, but today this video is going to be kind of explaining what Guild Wars 2 is to newer players. Now, as you guys can see, I have 80 of every class, except for Thief, which I deleted my Thief so I can make the class video a couple months ago. But I have an 80 boost from buying a new expansion, so I can just get him right back, and I wanted to remake him anyway, so it's fine. Right now I am maining Engineer, aka the Hollowsmith. Let's talk about some of these things. So what are these? These are progressions. So you can progress in this game in 3 different really cool modes. I would say 4, but I'll get into those right now. So here you have mastery points. Now, mastery points is something that they added during the Maguma Jungle type thing. Wait, what was it? Yeah, was it Maguma Jungle? Shoot, I don't even know the name of the freaking Heart of Fire. No, it wasn't Heart of Fire. It was Heart of Maguma. Okay, so the Heart of Maguma, I hope I'm saying this right. Dang, it's been so long. The Heart of Maguma expansion, they added this really cool thing called Mastery Rank. And this kind of gave you a lot more stuff or whatever to do, a lot more stuff to progress towards. And I thought it was awesome. Right, so you're wondering, what's the second thing? PvP rank. So PvP rank is purely for structured PvP, which I call SPVP. So if you ever hear me say SPVP, it's structured PvP. Now, structured PvP is something that's always been in Guild Wars since the first Guild Wars, and it's essentially a PvP mode that's not really adjacent to the game. So what I mean by that, as soon as you're out of your tutorial, you can go directly in there and play max level PvP without having to worry about anything. Now, that's a very competitive mode, so I would call that competitive PvP, right? So then you have what everyone loves. Not everyone. In Guild Wars, you have a lot of people that come from Guild Wars 1 and stuff like that, and this wasn't a thing back then, and those people stay true to what they love and known Guild Wars for, which was, you know, just the adventures and the PvE and the collecting and stuff like that. Guild Wars always had a very in-depth collection system, and it's really rewarding, to be honest with you. There's so much stuff you can collect. If you love to collect, this is a perfect game for you. It has a cult-like following, so the chances of this game truly dying, it's very small. Now, the population does tangle every once in a while, you know, it get hit and come back up, but so does every other game out there. So let's talk about this. The World v World rank, I'm ranked 149. Now, you may think this is high, but there are people out there that are multiple thousands into this, and I love World v World. It's my favorite thing. I just haven't been ranking up in World v World. I haven't been in a steady World v World in so long, but I do love World v World. World v World is my favorite part of PvP in this game, and it's pretty much open world PvP, and you pretty much taking towers and stuff away from people. And they have this in a couple games, but it's not as active as it is here. World v World by itself held Guild Wars on its back when it first came out. When Guild Wars 2 first came out, all the big streamers and stuff like that had thousands and thousands of views just based off of World v World alone. The game population skyrocket. There is a ranking system for this as well, for servers. So it's server versus server versus server, and it's really dope. I'm gonna get into that later. So here you have achievement points, and achievement points was essentially mastery points before mastery ranking was a thing. But mastery ranks actually give you stuff. So we're gonna go on game. I'm gonna pick my main right now, my new main. Okay, so here we have the Heart of Thorns expansion area. So sorry for the people that I triggered earlier. On this character, I haven't really been through there yet. I did on my Necro because my Necro was my main character. So I'm going to actually go through here before. Actually, I'm probably going to do Path of Fire, which is down here, before I get over there and do that, just so I can get the mounts and everything can be faster. But as you can see, this is the base map right here. And as you can see, the base map is kind of bigger than the two expansions, except for, well, this is kind of massive as well. But the base map, this is what you're getting when you first buy the game, and you're going to literally have enough content, whatever, you know, to do through there, your story and all that stuff. So don't worry about buying the expansions right out the back, just enjoy the free game. So here we have the structured PvP area, and you can see right here what classes I've played the most. So you see Necro, I have 463 games on, you know, Revenant, and you can see all this stuff right here. So Thief was my very first class. I played it for about 2 years, literally before this was even a thing, I believe. But I did nothing but PvP. And then I stopped playing. When I came back, I went Necro. So, and then I took another break, and now I'm coming back, and I'm going to be playing Engineer primarily. And I love Engineer. So as you can see, my Engineer does have 100% map completion. And my Thief, well, I deleted him long ago. And then I made another one, split an image of him, and then I ended up deleting that guy as well. So what is Guild Wars, you guys are asking? Let's show you. So here you have World v World, and look at World v World right now. There's a big queue, but we'll go into this one because it'll take forever to get into a regular my regular server where everything's popping off at in World v World. But I'll kind of give you guys a run around so you guys can kind of see what's going on up in here. So here you go, World v World, and you right because you have to build stuff. Now let me show you. It's kind of like territory control. As you can see right here, the green owns this corner. They start off here, and they just took over everything next to them. Nothing's really popping off here, but you can see here, the blue, whoever the blue are, wrecked the hell out of this map. And these two people can only stay in their own maps, their own starting areas, because the blue was so dominant. Who is the blue? Sea of Sorrows? Oh, you guys go guys. And this, see right here, this one hasn't really started off yet. And over here, you have the green wrecking everyone, which is Blackgate. Dang, Maguma, we're getting wrecked. Come on, Maguma, what's going on? Oh no. So this is what we got. This is what I own or whatever. So, sad face. Now you guys understand where we were. Actually, I'll do you guys one better. I will run out there and show you guys a structure if I know which way to go to even get out there. Holy crap. I think I go this way. I am 6 feet tall. So this is open world area, World v World. Now this is mass scale PvP, but you do get a lot of 1v1s out here too, especially trying to get to your group. You can get wrecked by a random thief or a druid out here roaming. Now roaming PvP is something that you can actually Google, and it's people making PvP videos just soloing out here, and some of them do 1vx and stuff like that. Now in this area out here in World v World, the gear matters. So it's not like structured PvP where you know, you go in and you don't have to worry about gear or levels or anything like that because everyone's like equalized, right? Out here, it's not the same playing field. If you come out here with, you know, with no gear, you're gonna get wrecked. But the good thing is, it's not hard to get geared in this game at all, because they didn't want that to be a very big problem at all. So if I run into someone out here, I'm probably gonna get wrecked because I'm PvE. My spec right now is purely PvE. So I'm ready to go raid and stuff like that. I don't need to be out here, but I want to really show you guys some cool stuff. And this is something else. You used to have to get all this stuff to get 100% map completion, but they changed that. They were like, no, we don't want people out here doing that. So let's see what's going on over here. Oh, this guy just killed a thing to grab this area. But right now, why this area is empty, because most of the time the fight is held, you know, all on one map. So like, as you can see, oh, here we got a person here. Hopefully we can kill this person. Oh, you guys gonna get some fresh PvP action? Woo! Okay. Okay. Wherever this person gonna come back at, it's cool. Boom. Did I net her? Did I net her? I probably didn't. I know you guys are like, oh, you guys are jumping that poor girl. You got to. People are vicious out here, guys. They're downright vicious. She could knock us off of this thing at any time. This is so scary. I don't know where that person went, but that person was a roamer. They pretty much go looking around for noobs. Like, if she would have ran into me by myself, she would have killed me. She probably would have killed this guy too. But actually, I don't know that guy's life. That guy could be a beast for all I know. But you see the structures and stuff like that. Like, so later on today, when things shift, I'm pretty sure that someone else will come out here and like wreck this whole map during prime time. Oh shit, there she is. Oh dude, I'm so done. I don't even want to deal with you, girl. Good thing she's not chasing me, because she would probably wreck me. I don't know if she'll wreck me or not. I should go try it just for you guys. I'm gonna do it for you guys. All right. So as you can see right here in team chat, they're calling out things. Oh shit, she's wrecking the shit out of me. Oh, she killed me. Oh, help me. Help my legs. Help. I'm being repressed. He's not gonna come help me either. Oh yes, he is helping me. What a nice person. Oh dude. Oh my god, a 15 stack of conditions. Dude, they're so dangerous. Oh bro, you can't save me. You can't save me. You can't save me, bro. You can't save me. He saved me. What a nice person. Bitch. Bitch. Oh, Jordan with the dunk. And I was saved. Thanks to this guy. I'm gonna put a thumper over there and get the hell out of here, because he's tripping. I think we got her though. I gotta get out of my hollow form. Wait. Don't leave me. Okay, well now you guys seen. Apparently this guy's really good at playing that class, because he just kind of like flexed on her. Kinda. And now he's leaving. I don't want to get stuck over here by myself, because obviously she's too dangerous for me to fight. Especially in this build. I would need a World v World build or a roaming build to deal with it. So another thing is, like, the people over here, they actually make builds specifically for, you know, whatever they want to do. So like, if you come out here with a PvE build, you're gonna get wrecked on, because people build their character specifically to, you know, pretty much wreck you out in PvP. So that's how they make up for the lack of gear progression in this game, is builds. So I can show you my build right now. You see this? So these are, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, this guy's like fucking me up. Hey dude. Hey dude. I did it. He's AFK. No. Oh god damn. Oh no. So yeah, that's what happened. People like that run around just wrecking people by themselves. So now you guys have World v World. I'm gonna show you guys some other aspects of the game. So here we go in Heart of the Mist. Now what this is the structured PvP mode. Now in here everything works off of this. So you can, as you can see, you can click this, and these are armor sets. They're just pretty much amulets that have the stats of a whole set on them. That way you can go right into PvP without having to worry about anything. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about getting geared or any of that stuff. You come in here and everyone's equal. Everyone has one of these amulets, and you can change them out to make your build as unique as you want. So right now I'm going with, I'm guess have like a I have a standard build. Actually, I didn't do any like work to get this build. I just picked a random build to use. So right now we have Skyhammer. So this is pretty much competitive PvP in Guild Wars 2, or some people would like to call it structured PvP, but it is competitive nonetheless. Okay, so I'm an engineer. That's why I'm an Azura engineer. That's my little race. I'm just a little guy that just wanna beat things up. Last time I was a scrapper. Now I'm a hollow smith, and hollow smith is the new specialization that engineers got with Path of Fire. Heart of Thorns was Scrapper, which allowed me to use a hammer, which is really dope as well. I actually built a legendary hammer for him and end up not really playing it much. I might play some Scrapper later on today or something like that, but what I have on is a costume. This isn't actually my armor set, but yeah, so Fashion Wars, that's what this game's come down to. Once you put in a lot of hours, you pretty much just start doing stuff just to collect certain little cool items to complete your look, which is kind of cool. You see all sorts of crazy stuff. I like seeing Ronald McDonald every once in a while. Like this guy. Look at this guy. He's high. Oh shit, they coming. Run, run. This guy must have lost his monkey mind. Boy, who you running up on, boy? Who you, boy? Who you? Boy, who you? Boy, I get up in them cheeks, boy. I told you. I'm a no limit soldier. This guy, he picks a bunker build. So the different types of build there are glass cannon builds, which focus purely on damage. There are bunker builds, and then there are like fighter builds, which are kind of like a mixture. It's crazy in this game because you can be a tank, you can be a bunker healer, so you can be a tank that's a healer, which is like the dumbest thing in the world. So you bust out of here, I pop all these to get all this bullshit off of me, right? Then I go right into it, and I'm ready for war. So now I'm getting up in her cheeks because she didn't know. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Up in them cheeks, girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Okay. She's taking forever to kill. Go here. Oh no, she's killing me. Oh, what is she? Oh shit, she's a druid. Okay, so there's a bunch of different specializations and stuff like that for classes. Just be aware of. Where is, I can't find anyone. You gotta watch out because druids are very dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, this guy's like hiding up there though, bro. Seriously? Oh my god, he's a Reaper. Reaper is a Heart of Thorns specialization. I was just getting hit by so many people. It was so sad. Dude, get away from me. I'm going down though. It's okay. This is what structured PvP is like, guys. So you run it, you never know what you're facing. So like I knew what he was. I didn't know his build. You don't really know their builds until they start fighting you. So you see these guys with the paw prints and all that stuff, and you know, they end up being something completely different than what you thought. and they can sometimes hard counter whatever you do. So right now I'm gonna try to focus on hoping this guy like killing this shit. There's a lot of running that goes on, which is very annoying. Girl, she's running from me. It's so annoying. Then let me see. Sweet, I turned into one. So this is one of my ultimates. It either turns me into that little big guy that you saw earlier, or it turns me into a tornado. And right now I'm just like training them down, getting them off of the pad and stuff like that. They're like this guy, right? Then I'll go up here. Oh my goodness. Try to kill that girl, but she's a druid, so you guys gotta really be careful. She keeps jumping up and down, which is very annoying. Kill her pet. This dude's a bunker, so trying to fight him is very annoying. Put up that gate so no one can even do anything in here. Oh my goodness, I need to get out of here now. That was dumb. I guess I just about killed myself. I'm stuck in hollow form and I'm overheated. So my character works on a heating system. It's pretty cool. Dang. This is such an annoying part because everyone keeps running. Her, she's the one that needs to die. Okay, there we go. And we can watch out for this thief. Boom. Then just spray him down. Boom! Jordan on him. Go and kill him with that slam. Right now we're winning. But oh, she's trying to snipe me. She's trying to snipe me. Nope. This guy was trying to snipe me, bro. You better get out of here before I get up in them cheeks, dog. Oh, he didn't even go though. He over there. Okay. So right now he's gonna try to back cap C or something, I guess. He's going a real cheap way where he can just throw stuff at people, which is lame. I'm gonna go the cheap way because he just jumped down. It's okay. This guy, man, I don't know if I can beat him. He's like, I'm trying to. He's like, oh shit. Something else is over here. It's very annoying. Damn. So now I'm being jumped, as you can see. I gotta use my engineer tactics to get away. I'm just gonna do a full loop. I can't really beat that necromancer because it's a reaper. They're just very dangerous. Get out of here, bro. Both of them are still over there. It's like so lame. Let's see. All right, maybe we can. I don't know if I can beat this guy. Oh my god, this guy's a bunker. It's so annoying. So that's the thing about bunkers. Like, they can still do damage to you or whatever, but they just pretty much unkillable. They're not exactly unkillable. Like, I'm more of a glass cannon, so I could actually do damage to him, but someone else that's like medium build or something like that, they would have a lot of trouble doing damage to that guy. And he has immunities, which is like the most annoying thing about some bunkers. That's why warriors will probably make the best bunkers, because they can go absolutely just about immune to things. So I need to like range him down, make him use all his cooldown. Oh my god, how the hell did he get up here? Damn, fighting this guy is a fucking... This guy's gonna give me a fucking heart attack. Holy shit. Yeah, bitch. Get out of here, you fucking bastard. Yeah. Get up in them cheeks, boy. Get out of here, son. You don't want these hands? Oh, he's immune? Get out of here. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Slam dunk on him. Slam dunk on him. Slam dunk on him. Oh, he uses jump. Gets run from him. So that's his last stance, as you can see right here. It allows him to get up for about 10 seconds, but usually it doesn't help. But we just slam dunk on him. Feels good to jump that fool. Oh my, oh, that's hard. That's hard. So there's a lot of little gimmicks in these maps, and it pretty much allows for a bunch of different type of gameplay. Like if your team's being wrecked, you can get the sky hammer. It comes up every once in a while. It's right there, and it shoots down beams like that red beam that you just saw. But we captured it, so rip them. If they were standing on the pad and get hit by that thing, it pretty much half helps you. Sometimes it one-shots you if you're a glass cannon build. So let's see. Now we just need to go and capture A, because what they're doing right now is decapping, and you see how that person's like camping up there. What they do is they go on a pad and they don't cap the pad, they just uncap it, so no one notices it, because it's sometimes you don't notice it on one that's not like capped. So see, right now he's got his immune on, but it's about to drop off, and boy, when it does, I'm gonna be able to shoot him from over here. Look, and now he has another immunity type thing on. It's cool though. It's cool though. We're about to get up in them cheeks. Jordan, slam dunk, slam dunk. Oh, get wrecked. So yeah, we just did that. Let me get out of my hollow form before I overheat. Look at that. He got all those little crystals around him. So weird. Their new class, I believe it's called Spellbreaker or something like that. I think it's a warrior sub thing that they get with the new expansion. Let's run up here. And I'm just in a really good team today. My team's really doing good. And that's it. That's a typical match of Structure PvP. It usually goes like that. You either get absolutely wrecked. You usually get absolutely wrecked, or absolutely wrecked others. Sometimes it's a really good fight or whatever, but most of the time you get wrecked. So let's move on to PvE. So here we go, and the Fractals of the Mist. This is a dungeon mode of Guild Wars 2. These are pretty much dungeons. Now, it's not necessarily a dungeon. I joined a game that was already halfway through, for the sake of you guys just like, you know, watching the video. You guys don't have to watch so much, but right now, oh no, somebody break it. Right now, we're just guessing this boss down. Hit it again. Fractals isn't necessarily a dungeon. It's more like a hardcore dungeon. So like, you have your regular dungeons that are adjacent to the story and stuff like that, and then you have Fractals, and Fractals are kind of equivalent to like Mythic Plus and World of Warcraft. If anybody knows what that is, it's kind of like hardcore dungeons that give you a good reward. You know what I mean? Now this is for people that like PvE but don't like the whole raiding situation. Like me, I wasn't really too big into raiding in Guild Wars. I can't really show you guys picture raiding because I don't have like a raiding guild or anything like that. But in the future, I think I will be getting into raiding just to see what it's about. You know what I mean? Like, I know what it's about, but just to personally experience myself, because I might like it if I guess, you know, experience it. But normally, I guess love Fractals. Fractals was my way of PvP. You know, not everyone likes to be in a group of like 20 people, 10, 15, 20 people or something like that to do raiding. You know, some people want to be in small groups, like 10-man groups and things like that. So this is a Fractal, and we just did the first boss, and now we're already to the second boss. And what happens is, this right now is on scale difficulty. As you can see, my personal Fractal level is 57. Now, Fractals get harder and harder and harder. It's kind of like an infinite tower situation where, like right now, this is baby Fractal, right? But later on, once you get more agony resistance, because that's like the difficulty check in this game, agony resistance. Let me go down here so I can get this. Then we're going to go fight this boss, and I'll talk more about it. So, a lot of those people are probably going to die, or maybe, I don't know. Here, now we have to break this, or she's gonna sacrifice Okay. And I almost died, and I think I'm going to die. No, I should be okay. I should be okay. See? Okay. Damn. She popped right back into there as soon as I did. It's fine though. We have a healer on our team right now. Now, there's a lot of classes, however, that can play the healer roles. As far as the Trinity, Guild Wars is known as a game without Trinity, but lately they've been trying to kind of add that in. And in raids, there is kind of Trinity. You know, there are certain classes or whatever that are meant to heal, or that they want to heal and stuff like that. Okay, so this portion of the Fractals is over. So now that I show you guys that, I'm going to leave because that's it. We're done. We're out of here. Now, I'm going to show you guys the Fractal of the Mist without these people now that I've just showed you an actual game. So here we go in the Fractals of the Mist lobby. This is where you go into the Fractals, as you can see, but we hit no because I don't really want to go into there. And there should be an agony thing over here. It spawns once you're on higher. Let me go put it on higher so you guys can actually see that. But there's vendors down there that are adjacent to Fractals of the Mist, and that right there is like a training area. No one really uses it, to be honest, at all. The repair bot, you guys obviously don't need to see that. And these are the wings. These are the legendary wings that you can get from doing Fractals, which is really cool. I'm working on those. I really want those really bad, actually. They're probably the only thing that I want. Hey, don't talk to me. But here you have the Fractal, like, little panel, right? And as you can see, they have numbers and all that stuff, tiers. So right now I'm just getting into tier 3, not on this character, on my necromancer. I have enough agony resistance to go all the way up to tier 4, but I haven't made it there yet because I haven't found like a really steady party. Here it shows my personal agony resistance on my engineer, which is just 40. Windows is like bombing me right now. So as you go to higher tiers, the stronger things get, the more agony resistance stuff like that you need. So I'm gonna show you guys like 40 right now, right? So 40 molten boss or whatever, you need 43 agony resistance. I only have 40. So let's see what happens when an agony check comes through. So this is what happens when the boss uses skills. So it doesn't do too much damage to me. 700 and something damage, right? So it's funny because this is probably one of the only game modes that absolutely requires you to have fully ascended gear. And ascended gear is pink gear. It's kind of like epic gear or whatever from WoW. So now we're gonna put it a little bit higher. We're gonna put it on the highest actually I can put it. Okay, so the agony resistance for this one is 73. So let's see what happens when I step over this if I go into a level 73 one. Oh, and it kills me. It absolutely kills me. And what happens is they weave this in with skills that the bosses use and some mobs, right? So you really can't even go to this because 7,000 damage a tick. You really can't even go into those because you'll die. You'll be no use for your team. And that's Fractals. And it's kind of like what can I say? What's that anime? Sword Art Online, where the higher you go in the tower, the harder things get. That's the same situation here. As you can see, the symbol is a little steers going upwards. Okay, so now let's go to another part of Guild Wars. So here we go in open world and Guild Wars. This is PvE content, and right now I'm doing map completion. So I just got this little thing, and as you can see, it kind of tells you when you get these little scout things, it opens up more of the map, or you can open up the map by just exploring by yourself. Now Guild Wars doesn't necessarily have a questing system. They have these hearts, so let's go finish that heart back there, and then I'll show you guys the story. So I'm not gonna really go into depth in the story, but I'm just gonna show you how the story is actually in the map. And I had to switch to this character because my other character has 100% map completion. Now I could have went to a newer area, but as you can see, these things tills are sticking out. But I could have went to a newer area, but the thing is, you guys are going to be playing the regular version, which just is this map. So that's why I wanted to switch to this character and do something that you guys will be familiar with. So if you're a Savari, you will start off in this area. Every race starts off in their own area. So right now we're helping this guy. We gotta uproot some things, termites and stuff like that, kill the termites, the larva, and feed the prickly fruit to hungry moas. So let's see, if we right click on this tree, we knock down a fruit for the moa to pick up, right? So, and all hearts are like this. So, and then another one, you have larvae that are already out, right? I mean, not larvae, but you have the termites, right? They're already out. You can kill them. Then you can pull up these ones. And as you can see, everything you do or whatever kind of, like, you know, helps with the heart. So, like, we only have to do but, like, one more thing. Let's kick this tree for this green moa. Boom. Heart's complete. We click this. We get a reward. And it gives us a max amount of experience. But I'm already max level, so it does nothing for me. But as you can see, this area now is complete. So, and then you have this thing, where this arrow points to your quest, like your main story. So these hearts aren't really main stories, they're kind of like random quests in the area, and you can choose to do them or not to do them. It's really up to you. But if you want map completion, I would focus on that. I would do as much as that as possible, especially as a new player, because that's you're going to be max level way before you're done doing map completion. There's tons of websites out there that show you exactly how to map complete, and also you can change in your settings so it only shows the closest like little objectives, and you can just keep running to them one after another. That's something from an event. Apparently my character is sick with some type of blood disease. But so we're gonna go into our first little story thing. And so you see that Guild Wars has so much stuff to do. If you love PvE and stuff like that, you'll love it. So this right here, I'm not in an open world anymore. I'm now in an instance area, not a dungeon, an instance area. And pretty much I have to kill these ugly guys. Yeah, these Jones look just like Chef Jeff, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So investigate the troll barrel. So let's go over here. And I don't really have any AoE, so running into this like this is kind of crazy. I want to just like teleport. Dang, I'm gonna have to fight all these guys. This is kind of stupid of me. I might die here. I might die here, guys. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna die. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. All right, so we come in and we found it. We talked to it. Then they do that. I don't want to spoil this for you, so I'm gonna skip whatever I can skip. But later on, it gets more in depth and stuff like that. The story gets really good. That's one thing that they do really well here. So if you do like a game with a little bit of story or whatever, this is definitely something that you can get into. Woo! Okay, so I killed that guy, and now I just sleep. Right? And then it's going to update on the map. So, boom. As you see, now it's over there. When I run over there to continue the story, and right now, I know it seems like it's not much to it or whatever, but it gets more in depth and more in depth, and you get to a point where you're so sick of them talking. It's like it drives you crazy, and you start to miss these early days, right? Now you do get mounts with the Path of Fire expansion, which is why I probably recommend that expansion over Heart of Thorns if you can only afford one expansion, if you're going to buy an expansion, just because you get mounts and it makes map completion a lot easier. Now you may be thinking, what's the purpose of map completion? There's really no purpose if you're not going for a legendary weapon. Even if you are going for a legendary weapon, I believe the newer legendaries don't require it. So I might be wrong on that, so make sure you look that up before you start going balls in for your legendary. But I will say having a mount or whatever makes all this stuff way easier. Now as you can see, I ran into another heart here, and I'm not going to do this heart, but I'm just kind of showing you how the hearts and all that stuff works. And you have gathering things here you can gather, and this is another cool thing about Guild Wars. So remember when I said collecting stuff was mad easy? So you take that, you chop that down, you hit I. Once your inventory is full and stuff like that, Actually, let me see. Yeah, okay. So once your inventory is full, you just go deposit all materials. Boom. Material goes straight into, they go directly into your bank. So you don't ever have to really worry about it. And look, once you have these things, you can kind of teleport around the map really easily. And I believe there is a bank up here, or at least a merchant or something like that. Let's see. They're all over the map, really. Alright, we'll grab this, right? Just so you guys can kind of see. And we'll take this and we'll break down majority of these items right here. We'll just want to break them down, right? So then we go press. So now you see somebody's I watch these items disappear. Deposit all. Boom. Directly into your bank. You consume the luck or whatever to increase your luck overall in your account. And that's how it's done. Like, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, if you want to go out gathering in this game or doing any type of profession, you know what I mean? You can literally deposit from anywhere in the map. It goes straight to your bank, and your bank has a special place for it. Actually, let me see if I can show you it here. Maybe I might be able to. No, I can't show you, sadly. It's fine. And there's no bank here, but as you can see, the next quest person is here. And we're not going to do it. But that's pretty much it, guys. So I will make videos in the future in a little bit more depth. If you guys comment down below what type of videos that you want, you know, for Guild Wars, and I will make that. This is weird. I don't know what magic is. Snowman and snowballs. What? Just little random stuff like this? Can I hit somebody? Can I hit somebody with it? Can I? No, I can't hit anyone. Maybe I'm not aiming. Okay, let me try now. You're going down. No, you can't. Okay, my aim sucks. Maybe I hit the snowman. Maybe we're supposed to hit the snowman. Whatever. Anyway, they just give you snowballs. You can probably hit other players with that, but I can't hit the NPCs. So this is King Vox, and I'm out.